All of my friends and every single family member told me to not go to Ukraine. So I did, because absolutely no one wanted me to go out there because of everything going on in that country. I went. And you might be asking, Ben, why did you decide to go? Well, one, I am on a mission to travel to every single country in the world. And in order to do that, Ukraine is a place that I have to visit in order to accomplish the goal. And two, I am just that curious on what life is like on that side of the world. I might as well legally change my name to George because I am just that curious. But not only did I visit Ukraine, I visited the safest city in Ukraine. So let's get on to the video. Well, today's the day. I am going to the western side of Ukraine. The western side of Ukraine is actually the safest part of Ukraine. Like, I'm not going to Kyiv or anything. I was going to go to Kyiv, Chernobyl, but it's kind of blocked off. I'd rather not. I'm going to Lviv. I'm pretty nervous. I've never been to a level 4 country before. If you don't know what a level 4 country means, that means it is the most dangerous level that a country can have. I've been to level 2 countries like Turkey and Brazil, and level 3 countries like Colombia, but this was my first time ever going to a level 4 country. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem in Ukraine because I'm hearing that it's actually a really nice part, like Lviv. Yeah, we're gonna go over there. Like I said, I'm a little nervous. I'm in Poland right now, Krakow, Poland. But I do want to say this is all by choice. Everything that happens. I want to travel to every country in the world. As you guys know, Ukraine's gonna be number 25, so I'm a quarter of the way to 100 after this country, so I'm stoked for that. And here I was on the Poland-Ukraine border. I could not believe it. Crazy thing is, it only took me about an hour and a half to get into Ukraine from Poland, and which is pretty rare from what people have told me. Usually there's a whole long line full of people and it takes hours upon hours upon hours, like 8 hours, for example. But when I got in, I saw a long, endless line to get back into Poland from Ukraine, crossing my fingers that that wouldn't be the case when I get back into Poland. We then drove around 45 miles or 70 kilometers in Ukraine, and there we made it to the safest city in all of Ukraine, Lviv. And not only that, the biggest city in all of Western Ukraine. I just made it. Not gonna lie. Bro, look at this building. Like, a lot of these buildings are kind of worn down. Like, you know what I mean? Luckily I'm only here for a few days, but still, like, this is kind of sketchy. I wasn't sure how this would be. It's got a lot of like cool stuff here, but like I'm kind of trying to stay quiet because you just don't know, you know? Yeah. Needless to say, I was terrified. You could just tell by how the city and the country looks that it is not something that an American like me sees every single day. I am not used to this. I felt like I was in a place that I should not be at. You know that feeling? I didn't think there would be so many like buildings, like abandoned buildings and stuff. It's kind of cool, but it's sketchy. This is one of the countries where I really feel like a local friend is extremely convenient. Like, I'm afraid to go to a restaurant and order. You just feel that vibe, you know what I mean? See, one of the cool things about this country is that I blend in well, and which I think it's more of a good thing than a bad thing. This is definitely one of the more unfortunate countries that I actually blend in with. Like Colombia, I didn't at all. I've heard crime is pretty low here, but still, like, gotta watch my back. Bro, look at the graffiti. They put down Nazi, bro. What the... Well, I know I just keep talking about the abandoned buildings and such. Well, actually, I don't even know. I don't think this is abandoned. I don't think this is abandoned. This is nuts, dude. This is nuts. So I'm texting my local friend right now. Look what I just said. This place has a lot of crime.
He said no. I didn't think so, but still, like, just see these buildings and you just think, oh shit. That's a pretty cool castle. That's pretty cool. It was having water squirt out of that. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I don't want to drink the water, bro. I was tempted to, but I don't want to drink it because I'm afraid that it's like, you know, it's filthy. That's pretty cool though.
After my local friend told me that crime isn't super crazy high, I started feeling a little bit better about the area, and I learned how to enjoy the area and to not be absolutely terrified about every abandoned looking building that I see. In fact, I actually started to realize how much I actually kind of blend in a little bit, even though I have blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh yeah, this is the city center, I think I'm in the city center. Okay, as I'm here a little bit more, it's not as sketchy as I thought, but still, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be careful. Just like any country, this is actually kind of nice in a way. I see why a lot of people are moving out of here. This is not the ideal place to live, but maybe travel for a few days. You know, just watch your back. I mean, it's just like any other European city, just a little bit more worn down. I just look straight into the sun.
What the fuck? Bro, he's got a fucking pool table, bro. I then went over to my local friend's place to couch surf, and I was absolutely blown away by where he stayed. My local friend, I am dead serious, lives in a freaking hidden bar, bro. What? This is his place. This is literally his place. I don't know where the lights are. Where's the lights? There's gotta be lights somewhere. This is dope. I think this is where I'm sleeping. Never have I ever seen this in my life. Here's the lights. Oh, that's the, what the fuck? Here? No, there's the lights. This is sketchy. Bro literally lives in a bar. What the fuck? So I finally found the lights to this place. Guys, this place is nuts. I didn't know you could literally just like freaking buy an abandoned bar, bro. He literally lives in an abandoned bar, bro. It's kind of gross, but it's like, kind of, not really. I mean, it's cool though. This is dope, bro. I'm sure he has mad parties here, bro. He has to. There's no way he doesn't, dude. Like, look at this place. Who wouldn't want to be here? Unfortunately, we only took one video together. Here it is. I take videos and stuff, so. I take videos and stuff. So what were we thinking? We thinking about taking videos or? Good morning. Currently walking down these stairs. I walked down these last night and it was pitch black. It's probably not a good idea, but I still did it. But yeah, I was at this park yesterday. I want to come back to see this in the daylight. That whole bar that I slept at last night was really cool. I did not get much sleep. Like, there's no heat in there. There's not even heat, but it was actually really cool though. I did get warned that he lives in bad condition though. I already knew that, but it was definitely an experience. This is a perfect place to go skinny dipping in. My hands are like really cold right now because I washed my hands right before I left. Oh, there's a duck. What's up, duck? See the Ukrainian duck right here. What's up? Don't get, no, I don't have none. I'm about ran out of water and I don't trust the tap water here, so I gotta buy a new water bottle. Luckily Ukraine's really cheap, so, well, not cheap, but cheap enough, so. We got this obstacle to go over. Oh, that was a harsh jump. Lake, that's so cool. It's kind of gross. So if you guys are wondering, today is day 21 of 89 on my trip all around Europe. What the heck? Oh, it's dried up. This is all dried up. That's nuts, bro. I doubt Ukraine's going through a drought, but that's nuts. I just kind of started in London. I'm ending in London. And I'm also on a mission to travel to every single country in the world. All 197 of them. I'm currently on country number 25. I'm a fourth of the way there to 100 now. If you guys are interested about this journey in literally any way, shape, or form, then make sure to go subscribe because I'm only uploading more and more from here. This is like the sketchiest porta potty I've seen in my life. Guys, do you guys see all those ashes? Wait, no, those aren't ashes. I'm genuinely curious what it looks like in here, if I can even open it. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's even graffiti in here, bro. What the heck? I don't know what that means. That's not... It smells like cologne in here.
I'm genuinely curious if this is safe. It probably is, but I just don't want to risk it. But overall though, this place is actually pretty nice. It's kind of boring. This is definitely one of the more boring cities that I've been to. I mean, hey, it's Ukraine. Locals here are super, super friendly. Like there's so many people that make up stereotypes here. You guys see these like white things? Like when the wind blows, they blow along with it. See, I'm gonna, see, like this is in the air. Like, it's kind of annoying. It looks like ashes in a way. A lot more there. I bought like a 2-liter water bottle here for like 56 cents. So it's really cheap out here. You know, I ate like a big breakfast here for like $5. But like I said, I'm not taking any chances. Gotta buy the bottled water. This is like the only gross, like disgusting thing about this place. Like the dust bunnies or whatever you call it everywhere. Other than that, this is a really clean city. I think I know why it's like this. See these? Yeah, it's these things. There are benches here that are literally like this. I've never seen that in my life. That's so interesting. The crazy thing was, I just missed my bus. I've been traveling for about 3 weeks now. This is the first time on this trip I've missed a bus. Long story short, I ended up missing my bus to another city in Ukraine. So I decided to take the L and not book another train to that city because it's just not worth that extra $5. Look, there's Thomas the Tank Engine. But yeah, we're gonna go over there right now. It literally cost €5, bro. That's nuts. So what happened was 15 minutes before my bus was supposed to go, I found out from a local I was at the, Jesus Christ. I found out I was at the wrong bus station and it was gonna be a 40-minute bus ride to there. So there was no point in me trying. Yeah, so we're gonna go to this capsule hotel. I've never been to a capsule hotel, so this should be interesting.
Oh my. I think I'm gonna go to the city center.
How's Bula over there?
Bro, I got this cherry croissant.
So I've been seeing some people climb up this, so I think it's my turn. It's like Christ Redeemer. Whoa. We got a little sunset tonight, huh? Hey, we got a little sunset. Ooh. Sunset. Oh my. So I'm leaving Ukraine, unfortunately, but this has been a really good trip actually. People here are really, really, really friendly. Really friendly too, even if they don't speak English. You know, overall, this is a good country actually. At least the west side. As I was literally walking to the bus station to head back to Poland, I heard something that I was expecting to happen, but I was not sure when it would happen. I've never heard this till now. Oh my god. That's kind of frightening. I'm literally going back to Poland today, and I'm just now hearing this. It's coming from over there. That's nuts. That is nuts. If you don't know what's going on, Ukraine is unfortunately at a war with Russia right now. And every now and then, air raid sirens will go off. This does happen very often, so locals are not very alarmed when it goes off. After that, I got on a type of bus that I have never been on before. I mean, bro, look at it. It was a little loud and shaky, but it was a cool experience. Once I got off the bus, I realized I had 5 more minutes until my bus to Poland leaves. And Google was telling me it was a 10-minute walk to the station. Oh my god, dude, the bus is ghetto. I missed the bus literally by 2 minutes. This is what I'm having. So even worse happened. When I booked that ticket, 12:45, it was at another station, which would have taken me 45 minutes to get there. In which I realized, wait, that train station is 45 minutes away from me and it's 10 minutes before it departs. So I have to book another ticket. Yes, you heard me. I did not just miss one bus, but I missed 2 buses
in a row. Although I only went to one city in Ukraine, I have to say, overall, it's not as bad as a country as some people say it is, especially the ones that have never been. It's actually pretty safe for a level 4 country, believe it or not. All you need is just common sense and you'll be okay. Despite what's going on that part of the world, lots of people were still smiling and they were very, very hospitable. Out of all 39 countries that I've been to, Ukraine is definitely in the top 5, maybe even the top 3 friendliest nationalities I've ever met in my life, even though the majority of them did not speak English. And speaking of which, Ukraine is definitely one of the countries that I have been to where people spoke the least amount of English. And obviously, with the least amount of tourists. One other thing. Lviv is probably one of the most boring cities that I have been to in my life. But it does make sense, because Lviv is not as touristy as some cities like Rome and Paris. So of course, they're not going to put a lot of time and effort into the tourist industry. Even though Lviv is considered the safest city in Ukraine, I still wouldn't recommend you visit. Well, as a tourist at least. If you're a traveler like me and just as curious as I am to experience how things really are on that side of the world, then I would recommend you visit Lviv, but do it at your own risk.
So the sun just recently set here in Ukraine. This is my first night here, and I have to say, I absolutely hate it when people make up stereotypes of these countries, man. I do. This place, well, at least Lviv, is so much safer than a lot of people think. It really is. Like, I'm just out here, you know, like, look at the vibes, you know, like, yeah, this country is maybe a little sketchier than other countries, but it's still pretty safe.